Hi, welcome to Lynn's Recipes. Today I'm going to make a really good dessert for Thanksgiving, a pumpkin bread pudding with caramel sauce. The amounts of the ingredients that you're going to need to make this recipe can be found in the information box below, or you can find it on the website. The ingredients are: you're going to need some cinnamon raisin bread. Now I've got this Pepperidge Farm variety, but you can get whatever kind you want or make your own. This is what it looks like when you take it out of the package, and I have cubed it into like 1-inch squares. You're also going to need half and half eggs, pumpkin, vanilla, brown sugar, pumpkin pie spice, and cinnamon. You need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and you need to spray a 9x13 baking dish with cooking spray. For the caramel sauce, you're going to need butter, brown sugar, and heavy cream. I'm going to start the recipe by putting my eggs in this mixing bowl, and you're going to need a big mixing bowl to do this. And I'm going to put my half and half in. And I'm just going to whisk this to break the eggs up. Okay, now I'm just going to add the pumpkin. And this is just regular pumpkin puree, not the one with the spices that you can buy at the grocery store. I'm going to add the brown sugar, the vanilla, and this is the pumpkin pie spice and the cinnamon. We're just going to whisk this all together until it's mixed really well. Okay, this is all smooth and mixed together. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my bread that has been cubed, and this did sit out to dry for just a little bit, just so it will absorb better. We're going to just put this all in this big bowl with the mixture. Okay, so this is all in, so I'm just going to kind of stir this gently around, and we're going to try to coat all of the bread with the mixture. And it's going to start absorbing everything. Okay, that's looking good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit on my counter for 15 minutes before I move on to the next step. My bread has been sitting in the egg, milk, and pumpkin mixture for about 15 minutes, and this is what it looks like. I know it looks really gooey right now. This is what it's supposed to look like, and once we pour it in our baking pan and bake it and then serve it with the caramel sauce, it's going to be delicious. I'm just going to pour this into my prepared baking pan. Rid of that. Just kind of smooth it out and make it even. Okay, so now this is going to go into the 350 degree preheated oven for 40 minutes. My bread pudding cooked for 40 minutes. I just took it out of the oven, and this is what it looks like. And now I'm going to set this aside while I make the caramel sauce. To start the caramel sauce, I'm going to turn this on, put my butter in, and let it melt. Okay, this is melted. I'm going to add my brown sugar. We're going to stir this all together. And once it comes to a boil, I'm going to let it boil for 1 minute. Okay, now that this is boiling, we're going to let it boil for 1 minute. Okay, this is boiled for a minute, so now I'm going to take this off the heat, and I'm going to whisk in the cream. Okay, this is going to sit for just a few minutes to cool off a little bit before we put it on the bread pudding. The caramel sauce has set for a few minutes. It's cooled slightly, and now I'm just going to take it and I'm going to drizzle it over the top of the bread pudding. It smells really good. And now I'll serve a piece and show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm just going to take a spoon and get some of this bread pudding out of the casserole dish and put it on a serving plate. And spoon some more of the caramel sauce over. This is pumpkin bread pudding with caramel sauce. I hope you enjoy it.